Look at this, you guys.
And then for the fire, sir, you can blow it if you want to turn it off.
Yeah.
Because the smoke
Otherwise it'll
starts
just...
popping.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at this. Look at how good this looks. Oh my god. Oh, easy, easy. Alright, you guys, let me dig into one of these and see what it's all about. Good morning, everybody. Chubb's coming at you here with Miss Ann. We're doing her sorry shoppings in our favorite JJ's. Not Johnny's this time, but JJ's. It's the same general idea. Anyway, today, big day coming on. We got a meeting today with a couple restaurants. Right now we're just doing our shopping. We're gonna get on with the day. So hang tight, everybody, and stay tuned. Here we go.
Well, everybody knows me from Piccolo Padre, so I still use the same name.
I see the Piccolo Padre restaurant sign up there on the wall.
My old sign is already
Okay.
sunburned.
So you say your name Danilo?
Danilo, but everybody calls me Chef Dan.
Chef Dan, everybody. We're with Chef Dan. Danilo.
Danilo.
We are going to tour a private restaurant here in Oasis. This gentleman has owned many restaurants. He uses this for some private meetings, some private gatherings, some private, parties and all. You guys are going to be amazed by this. I did not expect this in the least. But look at this. This is his dining room. They have this set up for special parties, for meetings, special dining, exclusive groups. Sits up to 40 people in this dining room here. He has prepared 22 or 23 course meals in this kitchen area. What they do is they have these curtains pulled. Everybody mixes and mingles out here in the dining room. And then when it's time to start eating and enjoying the meal, they pull the curtains back. You can watch him cook. He interacts with his customers, drinking wine. It's a 2-3 hour event for something like that. That's not happening all the time, but I just wanted to show you this marvelous venue, dining room set up with all this art. Yeah.
Theater characters.
Yeah.
Theaters in Italy, and those are 3 of the 12 characters that
Okay.
they're on top of the stage, because that's what it is, the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Chef Dan. I want to introduce everybody to Chef Dan. This is his area, his private, what would you call this? Your private little restaurant?
My private playground.
Your private. You've cooked for 40 years, is it?
More like 53.
Since he was 11 years old, working for your grandfather?
Yeah.
In Italy?
In Italy,
and
in
everywhere?
Milano,
Okay.
Yeah. Then work around the world as a chef after that.
Unbelievable. Okay, so what are you going to do with this space?
Basically, either I'm gonna rent it out for meetings. Of course, usually meetings involve some food too. People have lunches, or in the past, we had weddings here, birthdays, anniversaries, and the 23-course meal is basically for foodies, which are willing to pay quite a bit of money for a 23-course meal. It's about a 3-hour meal that includes all the wine and the beers you can drink. And they have all the specialty food for that time. It's not a regular restaurant. It's really a specialty restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you want to say how much it was or how much it is?
For the 23 course, it's $8,500 per person.
Okay.
But then we do also 6 courses, 4 courses. We are thinking about doing a family style 8-course meal, which is going to be going down maybe from $3,500 to 5, 6, 7,000 per person.
Okay, okay.
Depends on the choice, of course.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to rent this space and have you prepare the meal and the number of courses, you negotiate, you figure out what their interests are, what the
Yeah, if they're gonna
menu
eat,
items.
then they don't pay for the rental, they just pay for the meal.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
And it's all, because it's fine dining, it's all the menus are basically tailored to the customer guest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a lot of people, some people don't eat certain things for personal, religious reason, whatever. So we adjust that according to everybody's needs. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is a great space. This is, what did you say?
The clock tower.
Clock
the
tower?
Venetian clock.
Okay.
Clock tower.
And these masks you were saying
The
are...
Venetian mask. In Venice, they're famous for the carnival with all the masks.
Okay.
The Venetian masks. Yeah.
Wow, I like...
Same like those on the wall.
Yeah. I like the lighting around it. I mean, this is beautiful lighting. Just the little lighting there.
Yeah.
You see these bricks. This isn't a wallpaper. This is an actual mudded, lined, painted. And then you have this, you know, these kick out, again, carry the brick, the beautiful murals, the popular faces and clock towers. This is all faux painted. It's not wallpaper. It's special railings and everything to make it look upscale, which it is.
Venetian artist. He was the first one that devised 3D.
Ah,
How to make 3D paintings.
beautiful.
He's the first one that ever figured that out.
3D, I mean, it's just amazing.
It's funny, when he was painting, the artist, I told him, can you please change it, make it like this, like that? He's looking at me and said, hey, he didn't say anything, but I can tell what you're thinking, you're a cook.
Yeah.
What are you telling me? Please try it.
Yeah.
He tried and he said, wow, yeah, it's true. You can get more deepness to the painting. I said,
Yes.
I cannot draw, but I can read. I like art.
Yeah.
So I know what the techniques they use. Yeah.
Even the portraits, those masks. I mean, we're talking 200-pound chandeliers here, you guys. These masks are probably 4 feet tall because they're so high up. They look small right here, but just beautifully decorated in here. This would be a excellent place to come have a meal, have a several course meal, hold a meeting if you'd like. Let me show you a little of the kitchen, show you a little bit of the back areas, that the extra room you might have in case you bring the children and they get a little crazy. They got their own little area. Okay, this is the bathroom area. Everybody, you know, you need to have a bathroom if you have a restaurant. Looks like it's all handicap accessible, men, women, or wheelchair. Oh, okay. Look at this mask. That is beautiful. Decorating in here is top notch. Really looks classy. Now, Chef Dan's son is running the Black Pearl over in Hensonville, right?
Yeah.
Hensonville area, which we're going to be going to next. We're also going to give a little quick tour and show you what that's all about. I see why Chef Dan calls it his playground here, because it is a best kept secret in town here. And you guys can see, handicap accessible, which a lot of places here in Angeles are not handicap accessible. And you know from the walking street and the other streets around the city that sometimes they get run down and dilapidated. Not here in Oasis compound.
In the back there too.
It's beautiful. Oh, you do? You have parking here? Okay. Oh, yeah, reserved parking for these special events. I see. So yeah, you don't have to worry about parking when you come with your group. It's a big building. Very nice. This is where we just came up. This is the Oasis Hotel. It's got a nice pool, good restaurant, a nice bar in there and everything. All these residences that I just will show you as I drive around this place used to all be officers. This back in the wartime was a rest and relaxation for the military that was off fighting for our country. They would come back here for a little R&R to rejuve. Sometimes they would not come back. A lot of soldiers lost their lives in our wars, and I appreciate your service. Everybody does. Oasis here is a very special compound, very special development here in Angeles City. I have not been able to tour this hotel and its fine facilities yet. We'll drive around the rest of it. Let me show you what's going on here. Very exclusive, very nice place here. This is the second part of our tour, or it may be the first part of our restaurant tour today, but this is the Black Pearl Aklan Oyster Bar located in Hensonville. That right down there is Malabanyas Road, which will take you towards the take you to the Yabakan Bridge. This is the turn that comes into Hensonville proper, which is right here a street up. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna check out this Black Pearl. It is Chef Dan's son's restaurant here in Hensonville. Look at this. Is this your specialty, these oysters?
Yes.
Is it?
It's
Appetizers? Oh, I think Centro is making a few of these for me to sample. Where do they come from? Do you know?
From Aklan.
Aklan?
Yes.
Ah, that's where my girlfriend's province is.
wow.
Kalibo there. So I like this decorations. I got a little nautical steering wheel here. Some beautiful art on the walls. Look at this guy. Little pirate action. Now this is a smaller dining room, smaller restaurant, but it specializes. You'll see the menu. The menu is available on Facebook. This is a specialty restaurant that seats about 20, I believe the seating is here. They recommend setting the reservations if you plan to come here, because you don't want to come and find that it is full and then get turned away. So if you have access to Facebook, check the number, send a message, set up a reservation so that you're able to enjoy this place. Oh, from Pearl Harbor?
Yeah, it was like a restaurant in Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
And they were getting rid of it. My dad, around 30 years ago or so, he said, oh, let me just have this. So they had it for 70 years. He had it for 30 years. It used to be oil lamps.
Yeah.
And then they converted it.
They converted it to electric?
Yeah.
Again, beautiful decorations. How long have you owned this place?
It's 4 years now.
4 years?
I opened 2 weeks before the lockdown, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a little bit tough. But
Yeah, I bet, with the early pandemic.
I mean, that's the worst it can get, so
Yeah.
the worst is behind us right now, so.
You guys, this is Sandro. This is Chef Dan's son that
How's it
owns
going,
this
guys?
place.
Yeah.
So I wanted to introduce you to everybody. I see your oysters. Looking forward to trying a few of these. So I was telling everybody they should set reservations if they plan to come eat here. Is that right?
Yes, around 6 to 8 p.m. is our busiest time.
Okay.
The busiest time too. So if you're trying to dine in for dinner,
Yes.
we recommend to book your table in advance because our restaurant's not that big.
Right. Right. And you're open 7 days a week, or do you have a day
6
off?
days a week.
6
Every
days a week.
Tuesday we're closed.
Okay. Okay. So you guys don't plan on coming here on Tuesdays, but every other day of the week, you can set a reservation. You can try to walk-in customer, but I would say set a reservation because you can see the dining room here is not the largest, but the food is very, very good. So let me ask, what's your specialty here? What do you sell the most of?
The most of the oyster, of course, because black pearl oyster.
Yes.
But we have a lot of thing in the menu. We have Angus carpaccio.
Okay. I see
The
burgers.
podra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one most gourmet food that
Yeah.
bestseller. One of the bestseller in black pearl.
Is this a menu here?
Yes.
Let me look
Because if
here.
you're familiar with Piccolo Padre.
Yep. Yep. I just came from there.
Your oysters are ready?
Oh my God, you guys, look at this.
Aklan Oyster.
Look at this. So they come out flaming.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take a seat and try these. Look at this, you guys.
And then for the fire, sir, you can blow it if you want to turn it off.
Yeah.
Because the salt
Otherwise it'll
starts
just
popping.
yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at this. Look at how good this looks. Look at
That's the Rockefeller. It has cheese, bacon, spinach.
Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Well, there we got just the oyster right there. Oh, what awesome. Very good tasting. Wow. Exquisite. If you like seafood, if you like an oyster, very good. It's got like a creamy taste to it. Exceptional. And you get a plate of 6 of them here with some salt, a little flaming like you saw. Exceptional.
Steaks and stuff, that's from him. And
Yeah.
My mom hand makes the gnocchi and makes the duck tortellini.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all made from scratch.
So what would you say your specialty is here? Is it the oysters?
Oysters first, yes.
And then you just said that you brought in some of your father's recipes for the menu here?
Yeah, a lot of people come here for the Italian food, steaks
Yeah.
especially. Everybody loves our steaks here. You know?
Okay, okay. And do you have burgers? And did
Yes, we
I
have
see that?
Wagyu burger actually.
Okay, that's it. Wagyu.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of our best sellers as well.
And Filipino dishes?
We have like a few, like we have salpicao, beef
Okay.
salpicao. Not too many, just for, you know,
Yeah.
any, they
Yes.
don't know what to order. Sometimes they look at the menu and they're
Yes.
reading it and they get
Yes.
confused. So it's like, oh yeah, we just give you salpicao or something like that.
Yeah. I like how his father put it. He said this is a smaller restaurant with a little more higher price, but you get what you paid for, rather than a large store with smaller prices where the food is kind of like cardboard cutouts. You can get it anywhere. So the oysters were excellent, I gotta say.
Thank you.
They really were. So I really appreciate you giving me the time and letting me tour your place here.
Thank you for
I'll
coming.
give you a little
Appreciate it.
advertisement for free.
Appreciate that.
Yes. So what do I owe you for the oysters?
Nothing, it's on the house.
See, that's part of the good part here too, networking, getting to know these people. So come in and see Sandro. You met his father, Chef Dan, as well. I'm glad I could bring you guys this. It's a little different than most of my content, but we're gonna be getting towards a little more restaurants these days because everybody wants to know about food and stuff when they come. So, all right, thank you again.
Thank you for coming.
There it is. I'm glad I could bring it to you. That is the Black Pearl Aklan Oyster Bar. Also, glad we could get over and see Chef Dan over at the Piccolo Padre B29 in Oasis. So let me just say, if you're thinking of coming here, make a reservation. Valentine's Day is coming up and this place will be packed. They'll both be packed. So get your reservations in early. If you're coming here and you're worried about parking, you can park right here in front of the place on the street. There's a few spots. Hardware store over here closes at 5. Hardware store over here closes at 5, so there's additional parking in there. Or you can always go across and get a car wash while you're eating. It's another option for everybody. So thank you to Chef Dan. Thank you to Sandro letting me tour their awesome restaurants here. The Black Pearl, the Piccolo Padre B29. It was a good day. The oysters were awesome. Give these places a try. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up. Send me a comment if you do or if you don't. And think about subscribing if you haven't. We're going to be bringing more restaurants to the channel here, in addition to the hotels and the housing and the rentals and the girls and everything else that Anglo City has to offer us. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. It's Adrian time.
Alright, shout out to Rick from New Zealand, shout out to Richard from UK, shout out to Rachel from Northern Cali, shout out to Paul and Laika from South Dakota, shout out to Edgar and Jenny Cruz from Virginia Beach, shout out to Roman Arya from Austin, Texas, shout out to Manik from New South Wales, Australia, shout out to Mick from New South Wales, Australia, shout out to Sam McKinley from Cali, shout out to Dan and Ed from Pennsylvania, shout out to Chris Day from Epsa, Angeles City, Philippines. Thank you for watching, subscribers.
And what do you got
Shout
today?
out to Remy and Dean and Edgar and Ginny Cruz.
Ooh, good to see everybody. All right, you guys, you know how it works. Sign up, say, send me a like, send me a comment, subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you guys in the next one. Say goodbye.
Thank you very much.